folks, and welcome. This is the start of several Zoom videos all on the digestive system. And on this particular video, we're going to be learning about structures that are in the head. So starting first, your mouth. The space inside your mouth is called the oral cavity. So once you open your mouth, you're inside the oral cavity. And the uppermost border anteriorly of the oral cavity is the hard palate. So recall the hard palate contains the palatine process of the maxilla as well as the palatine bone. And then posterior to the hard palate, we are going to have the soft palate where there is no longer any bone. So on the models, you can clearly see the bone in the palate part, and then you're looking at the part without the bone. And the same thing on the cadaver pictures. There's bone here, there's no bone there. Now, when you open your mouth and you look at it, you can see that little thing, that dingle-dangle down in the middle, the mid-sagittal line. And that's a special structure that hangs down from the soft palate, and it's called the uvula. It's a great name, so make sure you say that name and you learn how to spell it. So it's the most, yeah, you know what the uvula is. Okay, continuing on, we have the tongue, and the way that you see your tongue is sticking out your tongue. Your idea of what the tongue looks like is this long thing that's just got a little attachment. But when you look at it in models and cadavers, you realize that the tongue really shrinks up to fit inside your mouth. And so it does not look like this long thing. It has this huge thickness to it that you had no idea existed. And this is the part that you are sticking out later on. So all of that structure with the arrow is the tongue. Okay. If you remember before when we learned about tonsils in the respiratory system, on the models, they usually have some kind of notch so you can see that this is going to be the lingual tonsil, but on real people, there is no little notch. You're just going behind your big papillae back there, the most posterior part of your tongue. All right. Then posterior, continuing in a posterior direction, we're going to run into your throat. And so that inner part of your throat is known as the pharynx. This has been covered when the respiratory system is taught, and it's covered again during the digestive system because both air and food go through parts of the pharynx. So if you're above the level of the palate, you're going to be in the nasal pharynx. If you're between the level of the palate and the level of the epiglottis, you are going to be in the oral pharynx. And if you are lower than that, but above the back wall of the larynx, you're going to be in the laryngopharynx. So those were the three parts of the pharynx. Okay. That's it for this short video, and we are going to come back and do another video shortly.